Welcome back, guys, into another video. In today's video we are going to do app ideas, which is a sub to video games. Rocket League ideas. That's it. I've been wanting to do this for a long time too, so I hope you like this. Now, first app idea, we have the ADHD Speedrunner Chores. And basically what this is the logo. I don't really plan as much. Yes, I'm using dark mode this time and for probably the remainder of these. Hold on. Okay, so when I say remainder, I mean like the rest. When I do ideas on Samsung Notes, I'm probably going to use this. And instead of white, I'm probably going to use yellow instead. I don't know why, but I am. So, yeah. Now, basically, the point of this app is basically, I'm not sure if it's going to be that actual title of the app, but the whole point of it is basically to set a timer for how long you want to do it, or a stopwatch, and then after that, like the timer you want to do as quick as possible, so as the stopwatch, but as the timer you want to do it as quick. If you think you can, if you don't think you can do it, you're pushing yourself. Basically, the reason why I chose this an app, because I think this will help me do this chores. And like the whole point is just to speed run your chores, be in the top 1 to 100, and your reward will be basically being in this. But if you don't like being in this, and your parents give you a chore which they don't expect you to finish in that time, they can give you an extra reward for money. And also, like, even if you're not in 100, you still did it quick though, you can still get money. Or like any other game, you get chores for doing money. I mean, you get money for doing chores. And yeah, that's what this app is about. It's basically making speedrun. It's basically making to speedrun your chores. Also, instead of like a timer, like just a timer, and then you pause it, like or a stopwatch. Like instead of those two, it'll be like instead of like a timer, a regular timer, like you set a timer, and then you have the pause that can turn in resume and a delete. Like instead of those two, instead of those two buttons, there will be like a timer at the top of the screen like this, but not in this form at all. No. It is going to be this form. Yeah. It's going to be in that form. And, yeah, it's basically showing you, like, how much time you have for the stopwatch of time. And also, as this part, it'll be the camera. Yes, it'll be the camera as what, like, your front camera. That is what, like, there will be a timer or a stopwatch in here, in this part. That is what the front camera will show. Or the back camera. No one has to hold it. It can be, like, a stand. Or someone can hold it. Alright, enough with that. You might see non-family friendly ads on anything. And this ad putter is what I'm calling it, family friendly ad putter. Basically what it does is instead of removing your ads, it's controlling your ads. I don't know what I was trying to draw a clock, but I don't know what I was So let's say you just went into an inappropriate ad, like a bunch of times. I think I've gotten it like a lot of times too, and it's not appropriate for me. That's why I made this. So, like, instead of that ad, the family-friendly ad putter, and also it'll be like a screen, like, not yellow, but green. I mean, not yellow. Like, this part will still be yellow. The F's will still be yellow, but in the circle, in like this whole entire circle, not the F's, are gonna be in a static type of theme. And during that, I mean, also the background of like the too, it'll just be like a swipe animation, like if you like all together of the animation, and also like it's gonna be a pretty good animation. And also there will be static in the background, but it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be a soundful static. It's gonna be like just a picture of a static. And while it was showing that, it changes the ad to a more family friendly, more appropriate ad. And I think there will be a premium version for like not more uses, just more stuff. I don't know what it will be. Just extra stuff. So, yeah, that is it for the app ideas. Let's do the other ones, which will be Rocket League ideas. The ball shooter. And yes, I know this sounds inappropriate at first, but this is what the body looks like. Okay? This is the shooting part, and this is the actual hitter, and these are the wheels. It's basically like a rumble car. I mean, it's basically like a rumble ability that should be in the game, but it is not. Now, it shoots like boxing gloves, like in Rumble. So basically, you can use Rumble in 1v1s. And I feel like this would be expensive as like a pack. And the bullet moves, I think it was trying to say. When it hits ball, it goes 50 kilometers per hour each shot. Cooldown 5 seconds. Or maybe we should turn that into 10 seconds. Maybe we should automize it for like how many seconds it is. Like, my idea is how many seconds it is, it'll be more expensive. So like 10 seconds will be, I don't know how expensive will that be. Like 1 second will be the most expensive, and then like a 5-minute cooldown. Like, you can only use it 2 times at the game. At the very start and at the very end. Yes, it also counts for goals. Like, the timer goes down when there's also goals. You can't shoot in the goals unless if you like were spamming skip. Then the ball will shoot, but not at the ball, at the screen as an animation, so that you can go directly into the match. You have to press A fast though. I'm not sure if Rocket League will add that. Now, it can pinch, but I mean, it can pinch, ground pinch, coaster pinches, team pinches, and others. Like the one, like kickoff pinches, like that. And also, if someone and you shot it, it will demo a opponent. And also it can demo your teammates if they left the same time that you shot them. Yes, that actually happened before. Now this is what the pinch is. You can pinch with 2 bow shooters. It'll go very fast. Yeah. Yes. That's what I just said. Now also it can be at the wall. Like let's say it's like this. It's gonna bounce in the air and then bounce tilted up into the goal. Like that. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be 50 kilometers each pinch. It's gonna be like 50 and then slower every one. And it'll hit in middle. Well, if it hits in middle, it'll be whoever hits it first will go in the other direction, where you'll win it 10 kilometers per hour. So basically what I'm saying is like the ball shooters. Like this one hits that ball hits the ball first, so it disappears. That ball shooter bullet disappears first. Yes, I forgot to mention. The ball shooters disappear automatically when they get shot. After 1 second after they shot. So like there will be a bullet 1 second on the ball when they get shot. So like it's the first one who gets in there. So if you do it at the same time, it'll not affect the ball. The only thing that'll affect is the time between. Also about the time, like 5 seconds to get it again. About the time when it's saying, it also goes in goals, like the replay. It does if it's either a minute. If it's a minute, like 59 seconds, no. 59.99 seconds, no. It has to be a minute. So, yeah, it'll be like, hit this one. I mean, if that goes first, and then it'll hit this one that goes second. But it won't go as fast. It'll go faster than 10 kilometers, but not as fast. But if that ever happened, like a ball shooter bullet, that, then the pinch of this, I mean, that, actually, no, like this, that will ricochet, will actually disappear, like not 1 second after it hits the ball, 3 seconds after it hits the ball. It's not going to connect into it, it's just going to stay there. But also when I say the ball move, I also mean the car moves. So you don't actually have to shoot the ball, shoot or bullet, but you can. And I don't know what the range, I don't know what the hit of it is. Now, star moves. This is an animated decal. Yes, I took a lot of time in this, as you can see. And what this is basically like it moves. Like let's say it's like in a box car. The star moves in random directions. It's not like planned like any other animated decals, like the Yonder's Fleece. Actually, no, not the Yonder's Fleece. Season 3 bronze decal. Like that decal. It's not going to be like that type of decal where it's actually planned. It'll move randomly. Like, let's say you move that way. Like, let's say you move that way, the car's moving that way, the stars is moving this way. So it's basically depending on gravity. And if you're not moving, the star will move in different directions. They can face to each other, I think, too. The Fortnite stuff to Rocket League stuff. I know they did this with Rocket League. Like, you get something from Rocket League, it goes into Fortnite sometimes. But not Fortnite to Rocket League. I think they've done it before. Like, Fortnite, you buy an Rocket League or Rocket Racing item from the item shop, and it goes into Fortnite. But instead of, like, about Rocket Racing, it's about actual Fortnite items. So, the setting will be, like, let's say I have Renegade Raider, right? A rare skin in Fortnite. You can, if you're, like, transferring it into Rocket League, it'll give you a golden cardboard box with, it's actually a boxcar with wheels, the OG golden wheels. There are also some different colors, but I said golden because I'm just gonna make that the rarest. And then this is the boost. I don't know what the boost is gonna be, but yeah, this is the OG. Like, if you're OG at Fortnite and you trade in an item from Fortnite to Rocket League, yeah, it's pretty expensive. This is the cardboard box pack. It's not a body. I was planning on just a body, but it's actually a pack. This is the body itself. This is where the boost comes out. And instead of like the Tesla Cybertruck, where you can choose a majority of wheels, even though you got the cyber wheels, it's going to be like the Battle Bus. You have one wheel and like other stuff. Just one stuff. You have one wheel, which is called the Battle Bus, and yeah, that's it. No other wheel. And everything else on here. So the body is basically just a cardboard box. Wet Slop is the boost. Wet Slop is basically the only boost that you can use with the car. But these isn't what you think they are. These are actually cardboard. I should have made this more light brown. But, yeah, these things are actually these things are cardboard. And this is water. Yeah. And they're also coming out of the same boost hole. Like that and that. Yeah, I actually planned on that, if you notice that. So yeah, this is the body. Now next we have taped broken wheels. These are also part of the cardboard pack. It's basically like this. You can kind of tell a difference with these are tape. It can move around when you are moving. Like, it can move around when you are moving. That's the only animated part about it. Like, only the tape. So, yeah, it can get out, but it'll grow immediately. So yeah, that's that. And then the trails are just wetness. And also what I said about Wet Slop, it's basically the same thing. It's basically combining Wet Slop into a trail. The trail will just be bubbles coming out of it with water on the floor, lasting 3 seconds before you boost or show the trail again. So yeah, the Renegade Raider into that. This is not the cardboard box. It is actually just a regular box. But yeah. So yeah, that is all the ideas for today's video. I hope I see you in another video. And peace out. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3. The dash means 2. Yet I don't have the Grand Apocalypse anymore, as you can see. But when I was saying there was only 2 or 3 cookies. Yeah, there were 3 cookies. Yeah, these were the 3 ones that I found out. Like, you could get from this Halloween season, and this might happen again to me, but these just happened yesterday. There's actually 2 new cookies. The slime and the pumpkin one. See, look, slime cookies and then the pumpkin cookies, which both have the same value of cookie production multiplier. Yeah, so I did 3 last time, and now I found 2 about that. Like, these 2, and I left out this one. So that would mean, 444.4. Okay, so 2, so what I said, 4 billion point 4 equals 200. It's basically all 2's. Point 200 and 2,197. That was in a trillion number. So yeah. So I know I have my not microphone, but the face cam off. Yes, this is just my hand, by the way. I hope to see you in another video or next video. I know I already said that.